Okay, thanks. We know we all out here mad, so we're going to just calm down and get this going. The message today is no retaliation on teachers.
All right.
So stop blaming children, the black and brown parents. This over excessive testing needs to stop. We are here today as parents, teachers, just community love, to show support that we're going to take a stand that no one has any retaliation coming back from the effects of the decisions that the parents have made for their children. And my name is Zarlina Smith. I am a parent of a student at Mario Saucedo Elementary School. I am an LSC member.
All right. All right.
I stand here with pencils on my shoulders, and they're all lined up against the gate. They show that each child that opted out from the ISAT test, we have pencils so they can be recognized.
All right. All right.
I'm going to start introducing the teachers. Anne Carlson, she's going to come speak.
Good afternoon, everybody. Excuse me, I'm a little hoarse today, so you have to bear with me. My name is Anne Carlson. I'm a teacher at a CPS Montessori School. I have refused to administer the ISAT because I want to teach. I am also the mother of a CPS third grader who's not taking the ISAT. Now, Maria Montessori's philosophy of education is often summarized in one sentence, and that is follow the child.
Right.
I have chosen to follow the child instead of follow the rules. I have chosen to follow the child instead of following data, because our number one job is to respond to the needs of our children.
All right.
Yes. Yes. Now, I have to point out I'm not representing the views of every single teacher and parent at my school. But when the opt-out letters started flooding in the first day of ISAT, I felt vindicated.
All right, all right.
By the first day, we had 2/3 of our students not sitting for the exam. And at this point in time, we have 73% of our students not taking the ISAT. So we have rooms with only 3 children testing, and then we have holding pens, is what I'm calling them. We have these holding rooms where the rest of us are with the boycotting teachers or with the opted out students. And I can confidently say they told me that I was only supposed to supervise silent reading, and I have been teaching.
All right.
And I'm going to tell you how. So the students and I have to hide in the trenches in the library behind some tall bookshelves reading stories about Cesar Chavez, Rosa Parks, and other law-breaking heroes. And one of my students stands guard, watching to make sure no administrator catches us teaching and learning. Now, why am I taking a stand to refuse to administer this test? Why the ISAT, this corpse of a test? Why this test? Because this is not about the ISAT. If this was just about a meaningless test, then ask yourselves why CPS is going ballistic about parents opting out and teachers boycotting. We are watching them fall apart and have temper tantrums right before our eyes. So I'm going to give you a history lesson because I'm not allowed to teach in the day, but I'm going to teach right now. Standardized testing like IQ tests came out of the eugenics movement.
Right,
These were the people,
go ahead.
and they believed intelligence was genetic and that whites were biologically superior. And standardized tests rarely improve teaching and learning. They sort and they rank children into first and second class citizens, and this is not right.
Go ahead. That
No
ain't right.
child should be treated as second class.
Go ahead.
And these tests are still being used in the way that people are profiting off of our children. Schools are being shut down based on performance.
That ain't right.
Teachers are under scrutiny. Teachers fear for their lives. Children live in fear that they're not going to get promoted, that they're not going to get a selective enrollment schools. This is wrong.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Alexander wrote a book called The New Jim Crow. And she talks about prisons in our country and the societal repression of African American men in particular. And the push for more and more high stakes tests, it's another piece of this new Jim Crow. It's a link in the chain of the school to prison pipeline.
Go ahead. That's right. That's right. Go ahead.
So I'm going to wrap up. I know I'm long-winded, but follow the child.
Go ahead.
Also means paying attention to how children and the schools they attend are tracked based on these tests. Paying attention to which children are ending up in prison, which children have their schools shut down. These tests have a disproportionate impact on black and brown communities. We have to follow the child.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm going to wrap up here. I've been reading the mission statements from all of these elite private schools where Rahm Emanuel and Sidwell Friend, where that's the school where Obama sends his kids. And nowhere do you see that they are taking these Common Core aligned tests because these are wrong and they know they're wrong. So we need to rise up and take back our school. We need to listen to the great thinkers in education. You never heard John Dewey, you never heard Maria Montessori or Paulo Freire talk about standardized testing as if that is good practice, because it's not. We need to listen to children and our parents and our communities and take back our schools. Thank you.